The Regional Center is a private nonprofit agency that is funded by the state and federal government.
We provide clinical services to incoming clients and those existing clients.
The Regional Center is here to provide support to you and your child. And if you're on the fence, it doesn't hurt to have that evaluation and to see if your child is eligible for the services.
So the Regional Center is a service to help. They're not going to have all the answers. You, the family, need to inquire what else is out there. We're the last payer of resort. We don't cover everything. We're limited on funds.
There's 21 regional centers up and down the state. SCLARC is, of course, one of the 21, and each year we receive an allocation from DDS, one for operations and one for purchases of services.
Once we gather that information, we review it and we ascertain that, you know what, this is an appropriate referral. We will go ahead and submit the case, complete the application, submit the case, so that it will be assigned to a service coordinator. Basically, they're able to provide feedback during that process. Since it's a long process, it's about maybe 4 months. Basically, if the parent have any questions about, you know what, hey, what is taking so long? Have you guys received the psychological? Have you guys received any outside information to assist in the process? They are there to answer questions, any questions that the parents may have.
Eligibility is determined by our eligibility team, which consists of various specialists, such as physical therapists, occupational therapists, speech therapists, and we conduct various assessments if necessary to determine how the child is doing and hopefully provide them with necessary services and supports.
A child under 3 can receive services once they've been referred, they've been assessed, and found eligible for early intervention services. Service coordinator is responsible in completing an individualized family service plan with the family. Service coordinator is responsible to ensure that the services are in place.
We have an initial individualized family service plan, which is the initial meeting contact with the families. 6 months later, we have a periodic review. We go over the developmental progress from the service providers. We talk about any other concerns that parents may have. If there's any changes in services that need to be added to the child's service that they're currently receiving. And then at the year mark, we would have an annual individualized family service plan meeting.
They're more than welcome to have anyone participate in these meetings that they're comfortable with. So if their child is enrolled in an early Head Start program, they can have their home visitor be a part of the meetings and provide or share some input about the child's development. The IFSP review meeting can be held in the family's home, here at the Regional Center, at our satellite office, or in the community setting, wherever the family feels most comfortable with.
The service coordinator is responsible in conducting transition conferences where we connect families with the local education agencies, the school districts, and begin the transitioning out of the early start into the school district. The services are provided by contracted agencies in the community that meet the state requirements, and those are the agencies that provide the services for our children and families.
Some of the agencies, they provide, ABA therapy. We have some that do day programs. We have some agencies that are residential facilities. We try to make the life of their family as easy as is possible.
The employment programs are different programs that we offer here for the individuals that we serve. Part of those programs are teaching individuals just life skills of what you need for an employment.
So self-determination is a new way to receive services through Regional Center, where families have the choice and more flexibility in using vendor and non-vendor services. And as long as they are eligible to receive Regional Center, most people qualify.
So we don't have a cost for services. However, families that do participate in the annual family fee are those families that have a shared cost.
You're entitled to this program, right? And services that we have is you don't have to qualify monetarily. You don't have to, make sure that your income is at a certain level. You do have to prove there's an assessment that you have a development disability, and then that's it. Once you become a Regional Center individual or person that we serve, you can get services throughout your life.
So if you ask me what I do, it's a little bit of everything. It's advocacy, it's training. Because the other component with employment is training our parents, training the individuals we serve. Is the anxiety of having a child kind of raises up for the parent. Because we want to let the parents know that we're out here. There are services and it's okay. Amongst that is going out to the communities.
So I learned about SCLARC at around 19 years old. I got to receive services and it was wonderful. And then over time I volunteered as a board member. And then in time I was hired at SCLARC.
I enjoy being an advocate for families.
Just think me kind of growing up here in South Central and knowing the need of, the services and being at risk, and I always found me growing up like I've always wanted to give back.
Throughout my time here at SCLARC, I think my role has grown to trying to help more people become more self-aware, and once they get it, that's when I'm happy. So once they understand this is what I need to do to better myself, I get so excited for them because they're on their way to get what they need for themselves.
This is the Cadillac of the system for special needs. And you can always come to Regional Center, if you suspect something is going on.
If there's any concern, any doubt about anything, reach out, call us.